Good afternoon, Mrs. Burgess's class. It's time for another story. Today it is 12:46 p.m. So we're in the afternoon again. Remember, p.m. means afternoon. Today I'm going to kind of read a spooky story. So if you want to, you can close the blinds, get a flashlight, or maybe turn off the lights and listen to a little bit of a spooky story. I thought that would be fun today. The story is called Dirk Bones and the Mystery of the Haunted House. It's another AR quiz. I'll show this again at the end of the story, quiz number 109413. Now this one is not going to read the questions and answer choices to you. So it's going to be up to you to read them on your own, or you can have an adult. They can help you read the questions and answer choices. But please don't let them give you the answer to the actual question. You can do that on your own. And I know my class has a lot of good readers, so you will be fine doing this story on your own, and maybe just with a little help. So let's get started. Today, Bob is here again today, and Bob says hello. Oops, turn him on. Bob says hello to everybody. And he has a little friend with him today. Mr. Jack-o'-lantern has come along, and he's going to sit with us too while we read our story about Dirk Bones. Dirk Bones is a new character for us. Dirk Bones and the mystery of the haunted house. So let's begin. Here's our title page. Ooh, Dirk Bones and the Mystery of the Haunted House. Notice Mrs. Burgess has her witch's hat on, and you can hear our puppy Bella in the background. She's barking at something. She's here with me today. Clickety-click, clackety-click, ding. This is my typewriter. My name is Dirk Bones, and I live in the town of Ghostly. I am a reporter for the town newspaper, the Ghostly Tombs. I look for all the facts for my stories. Sometimes I solve mysteries. So today we're kind of going to have the genre of a mystery where we have a problem and it gets solved successfully usually. One night, my boss came into my office. I have a story for you, he said. A house on Ghoul Street is haunted. That's not news, I said. Every house in Ghostly is haunted. The ghosts that live in the Ghoul Street house say another ghost is haunting them, said my boss. Now that's news, I said. I grabbed my notebook. I'm on my way. And there's Dirk Bones, and there's his boss. The night was cold. The wind howled through the trees. I held on to my hat. The house on Ghoul Street was dark and spooky. Ooh, I hope you have your flashlights on. I rang the doorbell. Two ghosts opened the door. I am Dirk Bones from the newspaper, I said. I want to write a story about your haunted house. There's into the ghosts. It's so scary, said one ghost. There must be another ghost making spooky sounds, but we can't see it. They are not ghostly sounds, said the other ghost. That is why we're so scared. What are the sounds, I asked. Clack, cluckety-cluck, bing, blub, blub, said the first ghost. No, 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 said the second ghost. It's click, cluck, clackety-cling, flub, flub. Where did the sounds come from, I asked. In the cellar. And the cellar is a synonym for a basement, said both ghosts. But we can't find anything there. I will check for clues, I said. I went down to the cellar. The stairs creaked, and I heard drip, drip, drip from a leaky pipe. But that was all. Very strange, I said. Suddenly, I heard another sound. Click, click, clickety. I looked around. No one was there. Click, clickety, click, ding, glub, glub. It came from behind the wall. There was no way to get to the other side. I will check outside the house, I said. There it is. The only thing there is a little mouse. I went upstairs and then outside. The wind howled through the trees. It blew my hat off my head. I chased my hat to a graveyard next door to the house. Oh, it was the spookiest graveyard in the whole town. Are you scared yet? I walked around slowly, looking for my hat. I spied it behind a flower pot. I reached down to get it. Suddenly, I heard clackety, clackety, clack. A furry paw grabbed my hand. Kind of afraid to turn the page. Yikes! I cried. Hush, said a voice. It will hear you. Wallace? I said, what are you doing here? I was taking a walk through the graveyard, said Wallace. Suddenly, I heard a spooky noise. It was not a ghostly noise. I was too scared to move. So can you guess what kind of character Wallace is? Looks like a werewolf. I heard the noise too, I said. It went clackety, clackety, clack. That was my teeth, said Wallace. The sound I heard was click, clickety, click, ding, glug, glug. It came from over there. He pointed to an old tomb. I'm going inside, I said. I need all the facts for my story. Be careful, said Wallace. I went inside the tomb. I went down some stairs. This tomb is bigger than I thought, I said. I walked down a long tunnel. It was very dark. Suddenly, I heard click, clickety, click, ding, glug, glug. I saw a light ahead. It came from under a large door. I slowly opened the door. I wonder what he's going to find behind the door. Click, clickety, click, ding, glug, glug. Oh my, I cried. A vampire was sitting at a desk. He was writing on a typewriter. Next to him was a pot of bubbling soup. He jumped. Oh, he said, you scared me. There's Dirk. There's the vampire. Get it close so you can see him with his drippy candle. Who are you? I asked. My name is Sherman, said the vampire. I am writing a cookbook. This recipe is for bat foot stew with crispy warm brains. Have a taste. Yummy, I said. Crispy worm brains. But what are you doing in this tomb? I needed a quiet place to write, said Sherman. This tomb is perfect. The ghosts next door can hear you, I said. They are scared of your sounds. I meant no harm, said Sherman. I'll explain it to them, I said. They will not be scared anymore. I took out my notebook. This will make a good story for the newspaper, I said. Tell me about your cookbook. We talked all night. I think I forgot to show the pictures on the page before, so I will go back. But you can see a picture of Dirk and the vampire talking while he's writing his cookbook. The next evening, my boss came into my office. You wrote a great story about Sherman, he said. Now I have another story. There is a werewolf in town who is afraid of the moon. Here we go again, I said. And this was the story of Dirk Bones and the Mystery of the Haunted House. Now, if you liked this story, tomorrow I've got another Dirk Bones story that I'll read to you. Now remember, this is called Dirk Bones and the Mystery of the Haunted House. If you want to take an AR test on this, the quiz number again is 109413. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story today. Mrs. Burgess misses everybody so much, and I can't wait to see you all. I'd love to hear from you, so have your parents on remind. Drop me a little note and let me know how you're doing. Until tomorrow when we read another story. TTFN, which is ticker talk for ta-ta for now. Bye, everybody. Miss you and love you.